if I'm being honest, looking from the stands, frankly, that didn't look good enough today.
First half, definitely not. I couldn't agree with you more. Second half was more like it. We had a lot of possession without having that cutting edge, and that's frustrating because when I look at the talent we've got in the top end of the pitch with Aluka, Hernandez and Akpom and Diarmi, then I'm hoping that we can create a chance. And unfortunately, we've had 2 or 3 attempts on target, but didn't really create the chance that we needed to create.
Started poorly. The goal looked a poor one. Losing possession in midfield.
Look, I'm not going to come on here. I never have done.
Yeah, I know.
And to try and defend us. We were poor. We were a really bad start, and we've done that too often away from home. That's 3 times we haven't started, and I include the cup tie at Accrington, Charlton, and Wolves. We haven't started well enough. So we have to start better and realise what this division is, especially when we're away from home, because at the moment we haven't got it right. We've got it right at home, but away from home, we've got to find a system and a formula that suits us. And today, from the first whistle, we found it difficult against a very good, decent Brighton team.
You pulled Myler just after the half hour for Tom Huddleston. Did the booking play a part in that?
The booking played a part, but I thought that we needed to get on the ball. I thought the ball was a problem to us, and there's no better person than Tom in that respect. So, you know, I stuck by the team that played ever so well 2 weeks ago, and decided to change it, especially with Myler, with the booking. You know, Myler, we all know what he is and what he gives the team, and I didn't want to be in a situation where, you know, he's committing himself to a challenge which he wants to do, and that was part of it.
If I'm honest again, second half you look better when you switch 4-4-2. You seemed a better balance about the side. Is that a fair thing to say?
That's a fair thing to say, yeah. I mean, I can understand that. You know, we've played predominantly 4-4-2. You know, it's with Diarmi coming back, it always gives you that excellent problem that you have, but of course, is where do you get the best out of him? And of course, you know, a free roll is key to him. So, you know, when we did put him to the left, or he did play in the middle, then I agree with you, we were far, far better. So we'll look at that, and as I've said, I'm never one to make excuses. We are still in a learning process. We have got the nucleus of players now, what we can work with day in and day out, and find a system what suits us.
Okay, what about, does the away form concern you?
Yeah, of course.
Because if you're going to get promoted, you've got to play far better than that, haven't you?
Yeah, we have, and we will play far better than that. At home, we've been particularly pleasing. You know, we've done enough to win the games, and that's vitally important, that hangs on of home. But you have got to, if we're going to mount a challenge, you're right, is come to places like this and get something. And unfortunately, we didn't do enough to get it. Not in the first half.
Yeah, had a lot of possession, didn't create too much. I think it was 70 minutes before Stockdale made a save.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, after 60 minutes, they've took off the striker and played a defensive midfield player, and they've gone back behind the ball, and we're going to have to deal with that. You know, they've done it very well, Brighton, today. Chrissy will be delighted. First half, the first 20 minutes, which we warmed them up. You know, they come out the traps, sloppy goal, give the ball away, slipped over, horrible goal. And it's mistakes, and mistakes at this level are usually what decides games, and they've done it today. And we've made mistakes against Charlton, and we've made mistakes against Wolves, and we've made mistakes against today, which is annoying because, you know, we're better than what we showed today.
Just one thing, right at the end I saw you shouting, or jumping up for a penalty appeal, and I thought there might be a penalty in it. Was there? Well, obviously not, he's not given it. But
okay, if I'm being honest, we're clutching at straws.
Right.
But he did stay on his feet. He tried to do the honest thing. It would have been interesting if he had went over, because there's certainly contact from Stockdale. Whether it was enough, I haven't seen it again, but if we had got it, for me it would have been soft, and it was an iffy one until I see it again.